Because it should not be this way. Life should not be like this.
Hello everyone, my name is Shayla Jae and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a glowy, dewy skin complexion routine for oily skin. For all my oily skin hotties out there, we want to look good too. We don't want to look like oil balls either. There's nothing wrong with being an oily ball, but we don't want to show that all the time. We don't want to show that all the time. We don't want to show that all the time. So I figured I should share my routine. Shout out to one of my good friends, Queen. She actually gave me the idea for this video. I love you, Queen. So if you would like to see how I get this dewy skin complexion as an oily skinned person, then keep on watching. So I just woke up. I haven't done anything to my face at all. Like, I haven't washed it, rinsed it, any of that. This is my dewy skin complexion routine that works with oily skin, so you don't look like, you know, an oil ball by the end of the day. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna show you guys what I do. First, I take my micellar water. I do skincare routine at night and in the morning. So in the morning, okay, pause. I use Tatcha's Dewy Skin Cream, and she works. I know that at night your body is like releasing toxins, so even though you washed your face at night, when you wake up you probably have toxins on your face all over again. So especially before you're doing makeup, it's really important to make sure that you get everything off of your face. So I took everything off of my face. Now I'm just gonna take my Mario Badescu rose water. You can take any rose water or any, you know, moisturizing spray that you have. I like to do this to prep because it helps with the dewiness of my skin without making me oily. And while that's sort of like setting into my skin, you know, getting familiar with its new home, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color dark brown. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, because brows come before foundation. That's how it goes. Sorry. If I couldn't carve my brows would probably look terrible every single time. Alright. Okay, brows are pretty much done. Now before I forget, the most important part is primer. So, as an oily skin girl, back when I first started getting into skincare, I thought, you're oily, dry it out. No, don't do that. Mattifying primers are cute when you want a matte look. Like, I don't feel like matte combats oily skin, if that makes any sense. Moral of the story is Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. Bomb. I've already spoke well about this primer, and this is the primer that I primarily use. It really, I feel like it balances the moisture that I already have in my face and helps moisturize even more, if that makes any sense at all. It's really moisturizing. It has coconut water in it. I think water is one of the first ingredients. Amazing, amazing, amazing primer. I would use this on its own if I needed to, like as skincare, because it feels that good. So you hydrate it, but because you have oily skin, you as in me, I'm me, it's still really important to moisturize, but your oily skin does make your makeup slip a little bit. How I combat that is using my Dermablend Instagrip Jelly Primer, and it's basically like that primer that you see all over Instagram, the Milk Hydro Grip. It's similar. It's like, I wouldn't say it's a dupe because it's probably the same amount. Like, it could probably cost the same, but this helps your makeup stick where you want it to stick. Get really good in my T-zone and where I usually get most oily, or where my makeup starts to move the most first, and I really make sure I pat it into that area. We double prime around it. Next, for actual foundation, to actually start the complexion process, is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is, I believe, I don't know if they consider it a dewy finish, but it's more like a natural skin finish, which is something that I appreciate. I've learned that I appreciate. Actually, I lied. We're gonna do this first. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow Face Highlighter in the color Perla. Fake the glow a little bit. And this stuff is like pigmented. Jeez. And it also dries down, so if you're, just be careful. Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take my buffing brush, my mini buffer brush again, and kind of just pat it into the area that I want it to be, you know, where I want to be glowing. And then it just starts that glowing process, you know? It doesn't have to be super blended out because you're about to cover it with foundation. One thing I never understood with all of the Instagram trends is people will put on like a whole bunch of glow crap under their foundation and then go put on a matte full coverage foundation. Waste of product, waste of time, waste of product, waste of time. At least for this look, I did it because one, my foundation, I feel like it's only medium coverage. It doesn't give me full coverage like other foundations have before. And two, it's not matte. It's a dewy, it's a natural skin finish, so it's still going to be able to shine through. If you're putting on glow before a matte full coverage foundation, I'm judging you. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just judging you. Like, why? What was the purpose? What was the reason? I am the color 9 in my Giorgio Armani foundation. I feel like that's my summer color. Obviously, it's my summer color. But I know I do get darker. So we're gonna see how well this works out throughout the rest of the summer. And then when winter comes along, I usually go for matte foundations as well. Well, matte foundations in the winter time. But in the winter time, last year I did Fenty Beauty. I did her Pro Filter foundation. That is some full coverage. I was really excited for the Juvia's Place foundation because everyone talks about how full coverage it is, and I was like, yes, I can rock with that. But they don't have a color for me. Next is concealer. I'm gonna take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's a radiant finish, it's not matte. It is full coverage though, and this is in the color Ginger, and I'm just going to use a little bit like that because I want to brighten under the eye, but I'm not trying to, you know, go full out with the full triangle. Boom. I'm gonna blend out with my mini buffer brush first. I'm gonna get really close under the eye to brighten first, and then I'll start pulling it down into that triangle shape. I usually just make sure it's pretty blended, and then I'll end up finishing the blend with a beauty sponge that I have to go wet. I'll be back. Now I'm going to set my face with my Derma Blend Luminous Banana Powder, like that. I grab my mirror and I'm just going to place it where I put my concealer. Setting your foundation for a dewy look is more important than if you were going for a matte look, because with oily skin, if you don't set a dewy look specifically, you're going to melt in an hour. You will melt. So I already went over my non-existent contour right now, currently, and I'm just going to take my big ass brush, and I'm going to take my Anastasia bronzing powder in the color Cappuccino. Bronze up my face, give myself some cold. And then I will take another brush and finish dusting off the rest of my powder. All right, blush. I feel like in the summertime, blush is really important. Oh, I'm taking Tarte's Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the color Quirky. And I'm just taking a normal blush brush. I'm just going like this. And I usually start right above my bronzer and pull it back. And then go to the apples of my cheek. I feel like it goes for more of a blended blush look, like a she's there, not like a boom, not like a circus, like a circus clown. We're not doing circus clown today. Bridging my nose to sort of give that I've been outside. Then before I do highlighter, I set my face. I like simple looks because I can set my face without having to cover my eyes and do all of that. So that was one set, and then I also go back in with my rose water to sort of give that one last push of glow before I actually like put on my glow. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia glow kit. I think it's called Sun Dipped. It's really old. I'm gonna go into Summer and Bronzed because this gets a little bold for me. And I'm gonna take my fan brush, my big ass brush, my other big ass brush. Start my glow process. I'm just gonna diffuse my brows a little bit. Now onto eyes. And I said I'm keeping it simple, so I'm really gonna try to keep it simple. I'm gonna take my Modern Dreamer palette from NYX. My nails, I wanna like kind of coordinate with my nails. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this greenish yellow color. And also I'm gonna put this green on top of it just to sort of mix it and create the color that I want. And then my good sis, trophy wife, is going to make an appearance. She is cute. Okay, cool. That's that on that. And there's this like white, gold, green shift shimmer shade right here. And I think I want that to go in the very, very inner corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna go into lashes. And I think I'm gonna use Too Faced Damn Girl. Damn Girl. I don't think I can complain about it because it's not their fault, but it gets on my eyelid, and that could be because of the length of my lashes. Okay, I'm gonna do my lips. So for my nude, I go in with my NYX Suede matte lip liner in the color Cold Brew. I don't think I'm feeling a nude. That's it. That's the one. This is the final look. It is very summery. It is very glowy. This is my dewy skin complexion routine. This is how I get my dewy skin, how I get that glow. How I get that glow going on for oily skin, because I feel like it's a little more tricky for oily skin. But here it is. We got it done. We got this. We're gonna stand strong. We double primed. 82 degrees. Here I come. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments below if this routine works for you or if you have any other tutorials you want to see. I will gladly do those for you guys. Stay hydrated. Drink your... Drink your water. It's a hot girl summer, but stay hydrated. That's the most important part of a hot girl summer is hydration. Like, share, subscribe, comment, post about it, tweet about it, see about it, be about it, all that. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying to me. Hello? Who is she? We don't know. Love you guys. Thank you so much.